It is a ghost again. Hello, Destructo. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. More Mordor, because it's what I have. Okay, and now drinks are situated. Now water and caffeine. Hopefully it will suffice. Or, the bullshit that is to come. Alright. That's right, we were down on like level 5 and shit now. Oh, this is gonna be good. Just find gear. And pray. I need to check something in Sammy here. Okay. It looks like it's doing. I've done some things with the watch tracker and stuff. Like it doesn't grab me anymore when I chat, so we shouldn't see it being like, "Hey, welcome back, Ghost. It's been so long," but it'll track the rest of you. And I also have a thing in that I'm starting the barest vestiges. Yeah, there we go. He's got a tasty got you a tasty mango drink. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. I don't have anything tasty, just water and a one of the shitty ass white monsters. They're like the only one I can stand. But I would rather a mango drink, I think. I fucking love mangoes. I never think to buy them when I'm at shops. Like when I go to a supermarket. But dang. When what I need to do is it says you've attended 20 streams. Okay, so welcome back, Destructor the Penguin. You've attended 20 streams. No, I don't think I'm gonna mention it. So I'm tracking experience points now for all of y'all. And right now, all it tracks is how many streams you've viewed, and I think that's it. And for every stream you viewed, you get so many, you get so many experience points, like 20 or 30. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but it's gonna be something at some point. You can also gain actually XP for donating bits and subscriptions. But I need to like go through and find everybody's subscription numbers so that you guys have accurate XP counters and shit, but that's for down the line. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I think I might have like some little thing where you can like kind of murder Geistbot in chat or something and get gear upgrades. I don't know, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Oh, let's see. One more level on Robe and more levels on Twig. Okay, so what I'm gonna do actually, Dave, the leader cannot leave the party. Oh my god. All right, fine. I want to just run around with Twig and Robe because they need to level. Because they're the only multi-classed ones. And so I'll just have them fucking around on the top level. There we go. Because I want to get Robe one more level, then we're gonna swap him back to Sorcerer, I think. But Twig, he's gotta go a long time yet before he gets to do anything fun. So I think I'm gonna get him to 30 maybe, and then flip back to Thief on him, and take him in Thief until I don't even know, high level. Everything went good at the doctor's appointment. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad that the new doctor was pleasant. Turn down my audio. Oh wait, no, I don't want to turn down my audio. I have to do it in Windows. There, now it should be a little less deafening. There we go. Hey, Kibbits, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Kibbits! Type exclamation point level. One of you cheeky bastards, type exclamation point level. And blame Kibbits. I want to see if this thing works. Yes! Alright, now. No! God damn it. It's supposed to give you guys, like, your experience points. See? It works for me. It's also not supposed to welcome me back to chat. Fucking thing. I have no idea what's going on anymore. There it goes. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking Sammy is weird about grabbing data from Twitch, and I don't know why, and it's irking me. So right now your experience points are purely based on how many streams you viewed, and that's about it. I'm eventually also going to get it tracking based on bit donations, subscriptions, and I might actually also get like small XP boosts for like actually chatting so that the people are active kind of pull ahead. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. But there's gonna be leveling, I know that much. But past that I have no idea. I have no idea what it is, because it's like, for me, it works on the first try. For you guys, it doesn't. So I don't know. It's probably like some array isn't stored correctly, if I had to guess. But at the same time, like, I'm trying to... It can't detect me on my channel as a follower. That's the other thing, is it can detect... Sammy can detect followers, it can detect moderators, it can detect VIPs, and it can detect subscribers, but it cannot actually detect the user of the person, like your user status of you if you run the channel. More XP, please. No XP for stream streaks. Yeah, as far as it's concerned, though, I'm not a subscriber at all on my own channel. That's the thing, is if I do a test to check if I'm a subscriber, it returns false. It either returns true or false, so it's like... So right now I just have a catch-in that if the username that activates it is me, then it's like, okay, yeah. I'm super tempted to see how much of a pain in the ass it would be to just do something in, like, Godot. Because so much of this stuff would be just easier if I just hard-coded it on my own. Some of the stuff I don't mind being in Sammy, like chat redeems and stuff, great, easy. But for anything that's gonna be complicated, I don't know, it's kinda painful. But then I've been saying that for like a year now, so. I miss Chris Farley so much. So fucking much. That dude was my childhood. Alright, so there's Twig. So now what I need to do is throw him in defense. And I'm gonna let Robe nuke the shit out of all of these goblins and stuff up here, the slavers. Give me a Warhammer, you dwarven fucks. Watch Tommy Boy, it's a classic. Nope. This one. Get him, Robe! Actually, you know what? Here, hit him with your big death spell. Just kill them all. Yeah. That's my boy. Artifact, that's gonna be a slaver's whip. He needs thousands yet to pin. These guys have some resistances, they don't just immediately melt. I hate it. And expectations exceeded on the important one, fighting for a better race. Hell yeah. I hope it goes well for you. Kicking ass and taking names. Oh, here we go. Full harvest. Glorious. Rove doesn't actually need to gain any more XP. He just needed to gain the 1 level. What am I doing? I'm wasting experience points on the wizard. Damn it. Okay. Alright, Robe. Go ahead and level. Alright, so he's level 30. That's where I'm going to park him as a wizard. We're going to have to swap him back to sorcerer with the character editor. Half-ass many things. Rough year, understaffed for half of it. Didn't expect this outcome. Hey, take it. And especially when it comes to being understaffed, that's when... I don't want to say like minimum effort, but as soon as they start just absolutely heaping bullshit on you, that's where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop working as hard as I can because you could hire more people. You're just choosing not to and dumping that shit on me instead. And that kind of kills my urge to break my ass. All the same though, I'm glad that it worked out for you. Someone say wizard, yes. Rove is a 30th level wizard now, which is as far as he's going. Tome of Insight, neutral. That's going to Twig, actually. Potion of Intelligence. Evil, darn. I'll take the 2.5 million gold. Boots of Swiftness and the Slaver's Whip. Oh, the Slaver's Whip. Sell. Okay. Alright, Robe, you're gone. Ask Robe to leave, yes. Twig, it is now your time. Alright, so he should actually have some access to spells now. Yeah, he should be able to do, yeah, he can do some movement. He can displace, he can teleport us now. Twig officially teleport capable. Oh, that's dangerous. It's fucking expensive too, but he's almost always gonna have the spell points for it because the only spell he casts is his knock spell, and it's only 6 spell points. Yeah, hiring does take time, very true. Internals sucked badly, externals were meh. 5 months to get someone, oof. It's insane getting jobs. Yeah, the job market is completely fucked. It's like that here too. I've seen people working in like IT that are like, yeah, to get this job I had to go through like 10 interviews. It's like, what? 10 stages of interview for like some entry-level horseshit. Hey, Lil, good to see you. Okay, well. So I want to say Twig isn't getting anything gear-wise until 26. That's when he can equip all his other crap. Modern work life, yep. I mean, my end game, if I need to like drop my day job, which I'm sure is eventually gonna happen, is to go full-time at my second job. The problem though is that full-time positions are limited and they require seniority. They hire based on seniority. And I know people that have been there for like 15 years and didn't have enough seniority to get it. Just fuck. But I'm sitting at 12 years now, so by the time I start looking, my hope is that I'll have been there long enough that it shouldn't be an issue. You also don't get to pick where you work, which kind of sucks. You bid on what building you work in, so I might have to go from having a 2-minute drive to work to like, I think a 40-minute drive, which would kind of suck, but... The career system of the wider world is doom. Doom and horror. Also, hello, Kingzo, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Ah, Ring of Despair. Nothing I care about. It's so weird running around in the dungeon with one character after having been running around with a full party for so long. Oh man, job renting. Like that's the thing is I have a friend and she jumps jobs like pretty much yearly. She generally finds reasons not to stay at places for too long. And like she's shown me like even for like blue collar work or just, you know, like working at a fucking big box store, it's a pain in the ass nowadays. Just blows my fucking mind all the hoops that you have to jump through just to fucking have a chance. And then some AI is probably just gonna reject you anyways because reasons. All right, 23, 24. All right, now we just gotta go pin and that'll get us to 26, which is new gear. Exciting. I really don't know how far into Seeker I want to take Twig. I know a lot of it's... The deeper he goes into Seeker, the higher his casting level is going to be. Higher his casting level is, the cheaper his teleportation shit's going to be. So I should probably go a good number of levels in, but... Dang, son. Web dev or information security. Good luck. Most IT work nowadays, well, I can only speak for the States. Most IT work here nowadays is incredibly hard to get into because most companies would rather just hire people from India than hire people from the States. It might be better down in the land of the down under, but it's kind of a wasteland here. Forced 5 to 8 hour ticket, 2 hours before your shift ended. Fun. Junior software developer. Yeah, that's where you start. That's how I started a long time ago. God, what, like 14 years ago? And now I just do my own thing because I hate dealing with people. Funnily enough. Yeah, exactly. It's because for the price of one person from India, like, well, one person from your country, they can hire probably like half a dozen people from India who are totally not using AI to code everything, etc., etc. It's fucking, it's rough. It's rough. Exhausted. It's 3 a.m. there, Jesus. Yeah, it's almost 3 a.m. here too, but I'm a night person, I suppose. It's just... It drives me nuts when they hit you with that shit, where it's like at the end of the shift and they're like, nope, you gotta stay here for ages, because you're just gonna work for shit. The work you're gonna do is gonna be bad, because you're exhausted. I hope you're at least getting like overtime pay for it. That counts for something, I suppose. Doesn't do much for the lack of sleep. Thinking maybe I should be down on level 2 instead of trolling around on level 1. I think Twig is probably tough enough to be a little deeper in the dungeon than this. Why did I go back to town? Gene, what are you doing? Sleeping. Work failed at last moment. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Hey Moody, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We got bears. And badgers. Dungeon bears and giant badgers. All in the same dungeon. It's madness. Polish employees are not expensive. India's cheaper. A lot of openings in Spain. Huh. At least it's not something Vorpal true. Jesus, Twig just whacked one of these dudes for 32 damage. Go angry little dwarf man. I wonder, because like I know in Poland, like you guys have like pretty decent worker protection stuff, like worker protection laws, don't you? I don't remember if it's Poland or Holland that does. Regardless, we do. Okay, I was gonna say I wonder if since they're like remote workers from India, if they don't have to worry about that kind of stuff, and that's part of the reason they do it. I don't know. I know that's part of the reason for things here is like the health insurance and stuff is different if you're hiring out of country. I'm like, in the end, it's gonna be money. It's always about money in the long term. Come on. There we go. Oh, they're hired locally. Okay. Gotcha. Weird. Alright, that's... I don't know. Still kind of painful. They're taking your gerbs! Or whatever the line was from South Park. They took our gerbs, yeah. There we go. I'm not even a fan of South Park, but that's one of the few things that I know. Misfits across most countries and offices area. Oh, damn, okay. So you're working for like pseudo megacorp. Gotcha. Only remember the stuff that's not important. Such is the way of things. I assume that's why you're here. Harassing me. I get it. There are a few streamers that I harass just because it brings me joy to know that they haven't gotten rid of me yet. Alright, level 26. Girdle of Strength, Suede Leather Armor. Okay, so the only upgrades we can get for Twig, he can upgrade his helm, I think. I wonder if he can use Gloves of Strength. Maybe. Can he use Gloves of Strength? They're evil, but... Yes, actually. 6-0 plus 1 strength versus 6-0 and no strength. Alright, those are an upgrade. We're gonna have to realign them though. Realign them, please. All of his money. Just pooped away. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of you. Mods ban Kings of Force. For reasons known only to me. But I'm sure they have it coming. No one is immune. No one is immune from Ghost's justice and pettiness. But the joke is also that I don't have any mods, so you're safe for now. Well, I do have a mod, she's just a lazy ass and isn't here because she's never around. See, Con Tome. 2 Con Tomes, I'm just fucking selling those, I don't care.
You are already dead.
Just because I don't have mods doesn't mean that I can't ban you. Don't make me tab out of my Windows XP instance. 100K or more employees, offices, factories, only have 4 global. Wow, that's crazy. Shit.
Oh no, Mormons!
And Mormons. Sitting around doing Mormon things. Being afraid of coffee and caffeinated beverages. That's how I personally know I could never trust a Mormon. They can't drink coffee, and I pretty much need it to function. You gotta put the space in there. You forgot the space. I miss Windows XP. It's nice to come back and like fuss around with it here. Like I hear sound effects and it's all just nostalgia and stuff. Picture in your first episode of Castle in the Darkness, a dino statue. Something. It was from Adventure Island. Okay. That's what I was thinking. It's like one of the little dinos you can ride around on. I think it's, I don't know if it's, it might be from one of the later games, or it might have been from like Super Adventure Island, the one on the SNES. Cause yeah, like I saw that and my mind immediately snapped to Adventure Island. Wait, what? Fucking Goblin Shaman in here? This is a dangerous fight. Twig might die. Okay, no, he may be good. Nope. Woo. Okay, that's a mean room. We're going back to town. Now we're going back in. I fucking love your playthrough of the first Adventure Island. Near the end where you're like, this game will hurt you in other ways. Oh man, that had me fucking just cracking up. God, these dudes are fucking nasty. I'm gonna go back to town. We can kill them. It's just a couple trips, purely because Twig doesn't have any healing. I can't. Type Wizardry 4 into chat, Kings of Force. You have to have a space between the word wizardry and the number 4. There it is. It's the newbie hazing.
Curse you, Kivitz! I hereby vow you will rue this day.
King's sole mistake was trust. Still have Adventure Island on your NES for when you want to end it all. Oh, I have so much respect for that. Yeah, that's what I see in my mind too, Destructo. I'm also curious what that pyramid thing was, because I legit didn't recognize that. So I have no idea what game that thing's from. But I am really hyped to see what other stuff there is. Somebody mentioned that the portrait in the room with like the Ares glove, that big portrait on the wall, somebody said that it looked like Vigo the Carpathian from Ghostbusters 2, which my mind did not go there, but having looked back at it, yeah, that's probably the reference. I don't have levitate, do I? Can we cast levitation? No. Damn it, Twig. Why can't you cast levitation? We need Constitution. Yeah, of course you do. Twig is living up to his namesake. I could just teleport. I could go max laziness and instead of like walking around the pit, just teleport over it. Blow half of my mana. God damn, these dungeon weeds are fucking thick. Alright, let's go back and get our levels. I mean, it's good to know that Chunk is pretty chill on level 2. Like, that's not really dangerous for him at all, barring a stud room spawning things from level 3. Things that are dangerous anyways. So the spell that he got, Retrieve Soul, that's the one that lets you pull people out of rock, if I recall correctly. Let's see, where is it? 256 spell points, good God. Yeah, pulls characters from rock. And he needs many high stats for this, most of which are actually close. Everybody's got to get got by the wizardry bot once. It's a rite of passage. It's how you officially become one of chat. You got to get that one timeout under your belt, and then you can become a real degenerate like the rest of us. Oh my God, Destructo. Destructo, no, not you. Not Destructo, you're supposed to be the best of us. But it turns out Destructo is just as degenerate as everyone else in chat. Glorious. Those mages? No, skeleton. Don't care. Dust of Healing is a good get. Eela's not here. Fair. Cursed Robe and a Potion of Healing. Big kill. Why do I have you on defend when I'm running around alone? Oh God. Gotta be careful saying Eela's name out loud like that, though. If we're not careful, he's gonna show up. More Dust of Healing. Take it. Ooh, disease, that's a pain in the ass. Held up by the ladies of Aldi. On occasion. But he always shows up eventually. Like a bad rash. You think you're safe and then he pops up again. That's pretty good, Mail. That's pretty good. Protect the halls of Aldi. I like that. Aww. That's okay, Kingza. It's okay. Like I said, now you're one of chat. You're one of the band of merry degenerates. That movie is so bad, but it is so good. Just watching Jeremy Irons chew on the scenery. Oh. And the only downside to playing with one character that doesn't cast spells is combat takes forever. My petulance knows no bounds. Little does he know. Little does he know. I should play Heretic again. I should play Heretic again purely so that I can hear the weapon pickup sound like a shitload. It's so satisfying. High action gameplay. Heretic with HD and ray tracing? How would that even work? Do they like upscale the textures or something? Because like those are just chunky old pixel textures. Although I suppose they also will like ray trace like Minecraft, so. I would love to see some modern takes on Heretic and Hexen. We need more first-person shooters that aren't just Space Marines and aliens, or man with gun and demons. I need my magic swords. Damn it. Alright. Level. And learned resist magic. Wow. Give me another one. That. Okay, level. Okay, there we go. 30th level. Back to Thief. Reacquaint. So how's he looking on his stuff? Movement. 65 for displacement isn't bad. 24 for ethereal portal. 24 spell points to walk through walls. That's just convenient right there. Wish you had a modern era RPG where you have pot around, farm, and do stuff. Oh, you mean like a first-person shooter? Oh, modern as in guns. Okay, I was gonna say guns in Kevlar. There's, fuck, I think it's called Witchfire. Maybe? I think it's still in early access though. Yeah, Witchfire It doesn't have like super deep RPG mechanics, and it's kind of like a almost roguelike. It's okay, not too bad. But if you want like actual like deep RPG stuff in a shooter, fuck. I couldn't tell you the last one that came out that wasn't like Borderlands. I'm sure there's probably some indie thing out there. Does it need to be shoot? I mean, have you played Prey? Prey is pretty good. It's got that whole sim going on. You want to captain a ship? Well, I was gonna say Shadow Warrior 2. It's a little older. It had RPG elements to it, but yeah, I don't know. When it comes to RPGs, they tend not to be modern. Everybody tends to go for the fantasy shit. Okay, so we're back in Thief, which means I need to come into the bank. Pull out the Wicked Blade and the... Can he use the Thief Gloves yet? No, 57. Alright, he's 49. Okay, we're gonna hold on to the Steel Dagger. Steel Dagger sits in the bank for multi-classing purposes. So what about Jagged Alliance 3? The new one. I know it's gonna be it's gonna have mechanical depth to it, but I don't think it's to the depth of like the original Jagged Alliance 2. And I don't know how it compares to XCOM 2. Seems too late. Gibbets! You're just being a picky bitch, man. So you gotta take, yeah. So you want like a single character thing type of deal? I can respect that. Alright, gonna exit. We're gonna boot up our character editor and swap Robe back to his primary class. Wasteland 3 or Underrail. I think, aren't the Underrail guys making a new game? I think they are. Right, now, where was the guild shit in here? Go. Sorcerer. Save. Yes. Okay. Close. Alright, now our elf is back to being his death magic throwing self. Yeah, I've heard that Jagged Alliance 3 is okay. It's not as deep as the second game, and I mean the thing that kills it for me is that it doesn't seem to have any mod support like the first game, which makes me kind of sad. All right, so basically at this point, we're gonna go deep, but it's just gonna be Twig and Robe killing things. Robe in particular really needs to level because he just spent 30 levels while we were pushing deeper as a fucking wizard instead of his sorcerer, so he's like 10 levels behind everybody. So Dave can defend, and Silvertree is also going to defend. All right. I'm gonna actually let Twig hold on to this Dust of Healing just to be safe. Keep it spread for when we have like things that destroy things that destroy gear. Words are hard. All right, I gotta get used to buffing again. What is this life? Oh my god. Twig, Robe, Silvertree. There we go. Drain resistance is applied. All resistance is applied. We're ready to go. I'm gonna take a bio real quick. I will be right back. Grim Dawn is all consuming. There's this one, man, what's the name of it? It's like a spaceship kind of thing. It's in space, but it kind of reminded me of Shadowrun, but more open world. Star Crawlers, I think. Let me look. No, Star Crawlers is just the first-person RPG, not that one. Because it's like, it has like a tactical viewpoint. Friend cursed you for making her play it? Ha. I tried it, it was okay, but it didn't really hold me. Stellar Tactics. And it's kind of like a Baldur's Gate type thing, but it does have, like, space you can fuck around in. It's okay. I've put, I don't know, half a dozen hours into it. It's a very big game, and if you just want to like fuck around and wander around and blow things up, it's not too bad. But it's not like hyper deep. I mean, it's deep, but not, I guess, hyper interesting to me. It didn't really grab me. I would say it's worth it on sale. Get it on sale and, you know, plug time into it. I wouldn't pay full price for it. Oh, there he is. Welcome back to this cursed world, Ela. Alien Shooter 2 Reloaded. I've never even heard of that one. Like fucking Dragon Wars. Man. Just be a real boy and sail the high seas and get a copy of Dragon. If you need me to get you a copy of Dragon Wars, I literally have it on physical disc. I will just rip the data off of the discs and send it to you. Just play it in DOSBox. You haven't got me, you'd like to buy one. Fair enough. I respect that. See, no, I'm gonna go back down to level 4. We need the high level violence now. We're ready for this. I know some games are just like that, and it's only gonna get worse, I think. Let's hope that's not the case. I mean, I think it's a case of like how Steam used to do the super deep sales, but once they became super entrenched, they stopped. Because it's like, well, we've got a base, we don't need to entice people to come here with super deep sales anymore, because there are just people that are gonna buy their shit here. You've got the whole sunk cost fallacy stuff going on. Not buying the silver box. But they're good games, Kibbits. To somebody. It's like, just like Dangerous Dave. No ball and chain. No ball and chain, nice. And we made a lot of money. Oh shit, I just realized Rove is running around with 8.5 million gold on him. We're going back to town, I gotta dump that. Consequently, this also means I'm going to have to fucking rebuff, which I'm not a happy camper about. I blame Kibbits for not reminding me to bank my gold. Dragon Strike? See, I have an irrational hatred for Dragon Strike, because the only version of it I've ever played was the Nintendo version, which is a steaming pile of shit.
Curse you, Kibbits! I hereby vow you will rue this day.
Thank you, Kibbits. Yeah, it was on Nintendo in that you could fly around as a dragon and try to cook other dragons, and it just played really bad. It was not It was just a crap-ass little top-down shooter. It was not a good game. But hey, it was there. Oh, we have levels. Shit. Alright, Twig's level 50. Do not exit to the main menu. Okay, Twig's 50. What is... Alright, we've got 51, 43, 50. Alright, so I'm gonna have Twig start defending. And now it's just gonna be Rove running around cooking just everything. Until he gets to 50, and then we'll be able to start really pushing deep. I mean, I don't even know off the top of my head what Nintendo game I could compare Dragon Strike to the controls of. It is bad. It's just bad. It's just real bad. Is Shatterland such good music? Yeah. Maybe I'll stream a playthrough of it at some point this year. It's not an overlong game. Okay, Twig. Oh. I wish I had enough mana to cast, or enough stats to cast Ethereal Portal to just walk through walls. Alas. Alas, I do not. Nope. Come on, Rove. Oh, these are probably ravens stealing all of our money. Oh, they were gremlins. Even worse. A shimmering ring. The other upside to Rove having some levels under his belt is that he's going to be able to throw some higher level death magic, because I think it's getting to be time. He's not one-shotting everything anymore. And that's just not right. Okay. Another Slaver's Whip. That's something. Rove needs to give to charity. With how much money he has, yeah, he can afford it. Okay, let me look at his spells really quick. My dude, what you got? Ice Spray's 13. Thunderbolt, because he's casting like Firebolt or whatever, Firebolt. Yeah, for 1 spell point. Let's see. Alright, Firebolt, yeah, he's like throwing just basic bitch fire magic here. So that's 15, 11. This is 10, 1. Oh my god. Let's see, and this is 2 and 4. Flame, Blue Flame is... Oh, Blue Flame is only 2 enemies. That explains why it's such good damage. Okay. What about Lightning Bolt? 2 and 4. Okay, so same groups. Higher damage. I'm pretty sure Cold. Yeah, Ice Spray is way expensive. You can do Leprosy, which is 29. It's 8 spell points, so that's actually pretty fucking expensive. But he's gonna be just murdering everything with it. I think what I'm gonna do, here, we'll come into his buffers. Can I just click and drag? No. Alright, leprosy on 2. And site veil, we'll just keep his buffs at the bottom. Eventually, once I get auto hotkey set up, I won't have to have his buffs on his buffers at all because I'll just have it come into the spell tab and type in all the shit and cast it on everybody. But Grim Dawn doesn't have a fireball. Let's think. There's no like huge massive AoE fireball in Grim Dawn. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Demolitionists do have the Molotovs. And the Molotovs can be really good if you spec for them. But that's about it. But yeah, there's no fireball that's like fireball. It's not a massive screen clearing AoE. No, I love it. Robe opened the chest. It had a poison trap and it poisoned Twig. Funny. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There really aren't any proper like fiery ball, like mega fuego spells in that. Even the higher level spells tend to be pretty small AoEs. Like Doom Bolt and shit. Nothing like a minigun. No, there is not. You'd probably mod something like that in though, realistically. Just give some... The closest you can get to a minigun is a... God, what's the class called? Inquisitor, maybe? It's a class that specs in using multiple guns. Like dual-wielding handguns. Once you've got them fully kitted out with all of their if you shoot once, it shoots again shit, they shoot real quick. But yeah, nothing is minigun speed though, sadly. Honestly, if you want a minigun in your action RPG, Path of Exile 2. The crossbows, they have a skill that's like rapid fire. And if you just want to play the campaign, it's not too bad. The shooter has an actual minigun. Well, there you go. That's right. You gotta pay for that satisfaction. Oh, Dust of Healing. More Dust of Healing. I will not complain for that. Uh-oh. Yeah, Ela, I need art. I need like a pixelated dunce cap. I think that's fitting. I completely forgot. Tome of Might. No worries, there's never a rush. Alright, did we get any? Good God. We have a bunch of crap, but I don't want to ID it now. Everybody just deposit all your money and we're going back in. I think we could probably dip down onto level 3 as long as I'm careful. Okay, we'll nuke our way there. High action gameplay. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to do the higher level spells against most enemies down here. Oh, I also need to remember to have the thief do the trap. I've been notified that the timeout given earlier is more permanent than was initially. What the fuck? You can chat again in 0 seconds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this? Let's see here. That's troublesome. Can I, like, is there an untimeout? Yes. God, I gotta spell it. Names. Try refreshing the stream, Kingza. And see if that lets you do it. Because it says you're not timed out. There we go. Boy just had to refresh. Okay. I feel less bad now. Hebcack. Welcome back, Kingza. I don't know why Twitch is being fucked stupid about that. That seems silly. Yes, once more you have a voice. You may serenade chat with whatever deviancy strikes you at a moment, so long as it is NC-17 or less. No, that's absolutely not it. The wizardry ban is literally supposed to just be 5 seconds as like just kind of a fuck you because the game's meme levels of bad. It's not supposed to be like a permanent ban or a permanent timeout or anything like that. 'Cause that's just asinine. But as for protocol, which is dumb, much like me, who just walked into a pit. Leprosy them. Oh, or Fuego. Alright, let me get... Where's my levitation?
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I mentioned it last night. There was something I was looking for, and I couldn't remember what it was to make it a chat redeem. That's what it was. I finally remembered it. It's like, oh, I gotta get this. It's very important. utmost importance. Top shelf. Just raining healing magic on my party. All right. I love how when I kill things with leprosy, it specifies for me that they rot to death. You rotted too. Ugh.
Let the blood rain from the sky!
Fucking love it. And the best part is kids nowadays will be like, what's that weird sound that plays midway through that? I don't get it. We're all old people here that remember dial-up. Some healing rain for you? Good God. Tempted to... I kind of want to go down to level 4. But if I do that just to level Rove, there's like stoners and stuff down there, so I'm gonna need to buff for it. And I'm a lazy... Oh shit, there's stoners here! That could have ended really badly. That could have ended really, really badly, because if those things hit us, we just die. Leprosy is just so much more effective than fire. Like, that's incredible how much more damage it does. I wish it would actually give me damage numbers so I knew just how much better it was. Alls I know is it kills shit that takes 3 casts otherwise. How do enemies know that Rove has been around? They just follow the piles of rotting carcasses. Scary, scary shit. There's one spell. It's one of the spells I think Silvertree can cast, one of the just direct damage spells. The manual flavor text for it specifies that it kills enemies by exploding their bones. Just the most fucking ridiculous thing. Rove's 3k away from pinning. I don't know if we're gonna make that, really. We're gonna have to go back to town and get our mana back, alas. Oh, nope. No. Where am I going? My brain just flipped off this way. 47 spell points. I could go try the goblins. We can clear to the Lord. I don't think we're gonna be able to fight through the Lord with the mana that we have, because I need to be able to cast Static Shock, or Shock Mesh, or whatever the hell it's called. Although, we do have this white sash. I'm gonna have him equip it. It's cursed, but that's okay. I'm gonna throw it in his buffer. I'm gonna throw it in here. All right, so the white sash, it casts Summon Shade at level 30. So that's the equivalent of a 60th level caster. Is it visual? No. Where is it? Is it maybe Mind Magic? Let's see. Yes. 7 monsters in 4 groups. Okay, so this is an alternative. Since he doesn't have enough mana, I can just have him throw Summon Shade and it will kill everything. The way kill spells work in this, so a normal spell, you know, you roll damage and it applies damage, and if it doesn't kill a thing, whatever, it takes damage. With kill spells, what they do is they roll damage, and if the damage that they roll is high enough to kill something, it dies. Otherwise, it does nothing. So kill spells tend to roll pretty well for damage to make them useful. They are very effective. In fact, the final boss of this game, like the hardest monster, the best way to kill it is with kill spells. But for now, we shouldn't need to worry about that. So we're just gonna leprosy these guys. Okay. And we're gonna, oh, he's pinned, shit. All right, back to town. Action gameplay. We'll be back. All right, level up. Damn it, Rove. Go. Level again. It rustles my jimmies that when you go from the dungeon to the town, it remembers what party member you have selected. But when you go from the dungeon, or from the town to the dungeon, it resets it. Every time I come in here, it fucks me up. There we go. All right. Enough buffs for level 3. I should be casting more stuff, but most of the dangerous stuff on level 3 isn't fast enough to get an action before Robe has turned them into beef jerky. All right. So we're gonna come in leprosy. All right, casters are down. Easy. Be an art of being. Ah, nothing. All right, and then in here. There we go. We didn't have to use our sash on those. We just electrocuted the shit out of them. Holy hell. That fight just earned us like 2.5 million gold pieces. I'll take it. We're going back to town again. So that I can dump all of my money, identify crap. And then I think we're gonna start punking around at level 4. I'm ready for it. As much as I enjoy grinding levels for this, I would like to actually do some mapping. Alright, so first things first, we gotta pass everything to Robe. Tome of Endurance, that's exciting. Potion of Movement. That Tome of Endurance we're actually probably gonna give to Twig, because he needs Constitution for all of his spells. Oh, we got another unicorn horn, hell yeah. I wonder, we might be able to just equip that. Like, it might not actually take up a proper inventory slot. I'll have to look when we ID it, because it might be worth just keeping equipped just to have it equipped, because it's something. Give it to, like, Robe or something, because the back row has such poor hit points that just being immune to poison and disease would actually be halfway useful to them. Keep them from withering in the background. Unicorn horn. What do we got? It's gonna be evil. Info. Oh, they don't have an alignment. Oh, they have level requirements though. I mean, we're all high enough. Use it, I think. No, I think we're all high enough to use it. I think. Okay, and what is it? It is an artifact, and it's not class restricted too, so that means as long as you have 1 level, anybody can equip it. So can I just, yeah, all right, there you go. Done, easy. All right, cool. So now Rove is poison and disease resistant. Does it actually show us that? 90 and 90, and if I unequip it, yeah, look at that. Okay, so it's 90% resistance to either. I don't know if that only affects only affects them applying to us, or if it will also reduce the amount of time they stick on us when they actually get us with it. More Dust of Healing is very exciting. 6 of them is even more exciting. Tome of Might, neutral, so that's going to get used. Twisted Bracers we sell. Tome of Endurance, good aligned, nope, neutral. This shit's like all going to... Actually, the Tome of Might's probably going to go to Dave. Tome of Leadership, this is just vendor trash. I don't know why I'm bothering identifying the majority of this stuff, because it doesn't sell for more to identify it. I will ID the White Sash. Neutral, 22 uses, we'll hold on to that. Sell, 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 sell.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Hey, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome. Good morning. I hope you are well. What were you streaming before you came in? Something fun, I hope. We're just kind of like trolling around in crap-ass old Windows 3.1 RPGs here that are super, super grindy. Okay, so does this thing have stat recs? Yeah, it does. Charisma of 10. I don't know if... Okay, Silver Tree can use it. So we're gonna pass this to her. Does it actually take up a slot? Sash. Okay. Getting back to NetHack, hell yeah. The classic. NetHack is probably one of my favorite of the, like, I guess, classic roguelikes. It and Angband are the ones I probably played the most when I was a wee lad. Gotta love the windows, yes. It's not a true game if you don't have, 50 windows on your screen when you're trying to play it. Okay. Tome of Insight. Tome of Endurance. Tome of Might. Bank, everybody deposit. How are we looking on levels? Twig's actually near. I don't really care over much. All right. Okay, so 16 con. That got us some more spells in location, so now we can depth perception. We still can't cast freaking Ethereal Portal, good God. My soul. You've got mail. Oh, the classic. You only played Adom. I mean, you can do far worse than Adom. I've sunk many an hour into that game. I have yet to play the new version though, with all the fancy graphics and all that crap. All right, so he's just a point of intelligence short of being able to portal us through walls. That's actually not too bad. Can't really do a whole hell of a lot else though, but that's okay. He's just here for moving us around. Oh shit, he can cast Sanctuary. Dang, okay, good to know. I mean, he has nowhere near enough mana for it, and we're gonna need to level him in Seeker like crazy to get the spell point cost down, but that he's got the stats for it is freaking great. I think Robe can cast it. No, wait, Robe can't cast it. We have a greenie in our inventory. I don't remember who's got it. I think it might be on Twig. A greenie, I called it a greenie because in Demise, the items in Demise all have icons for them, and the Gems of Sanctuary in Demise, their item icon is a green gem, and so people just call them greenies. 28 strength. This man is brawn. Okay. She has her sash equipped. I'm gonna actually have her buffer it too. I'm gonna put it on the same buffer for both of them, so I only have to remember one key combo. So now we have, if shit really hits the fan, I can have both of them go in and do that. We might be able to kill the Twisted Elf down on 5 with that. Is that where that thing was? Yes. But my goal, I'm probably gonna go for like maybe another hour and 20 minutes. My goal is to find the Dwarf Lord on level 4, because that thing's gonna drop so many goodies. Well, 2. It has 2 weapons that I really want. Yeah. Okay. Buffs applied. I need to set everybody to violence being allowed. All right, here we go. Oh, like I've got a Discord message. Shit, Hila, did you get me that fucking icon already? Your turnaround, dude, just so fucking fast. Oh yeah, thank you, Hila. I appreciate it. Oh, it's. Discord is telling me it's a potentially dangerous download, though. Are you sending me a zip bomb, Hila? Would you do that? Okay. This isn't based on D&D, no. I mean, it's got the standard fantasy tropes, but it's actually based on these old Plato RPGs, and Plato was an old intranet based on, God, I can't remember what university, back in like the 70s, and it's based on these games on there called, I think it was Avatar was the big one, and it's more or less this, but I mean it was running in like a terminal type of deal. And they just basically took it and kind of modernized it. There was actually a playable version of it for DOS, I think. I don't think it was Avatar though, because Avatar was one of the versions. There were a handful of them. And this is just kind of based on that and expands on it. So like you've got most of the standard fantasy fare in here. You know, you got your elves, dwarves, wizards, and all that crap. But then you've also got like, you can play as a giant. Like my fighter is a giant. It's crazy. Yeah, but this game itself, I think came out in like 93 or something. I'd have to go looking. It should be on the screen actually, 95. And then there's another version after this called Demise. It's basically more or less the same game, but actually has like proper 3D graphics and stuff. But we're playing this with a mod to make the grinding and stuff less just absolutely soul crushing. 70 terabyte zip bomb of hentai foot. God damn it, Hila. I'm not even surprised. So one thing they suggest that you do when you're exploring new areas is anytime you walk forward, you spin so that if there's a trap in front of you, your party has a chance of detecting it. Of course, that makes playing this game an absolute fucking ball buster, and I'm not going to do it. I would rather just stumble into horrors. But, I mean, it's an option, I guess. So if I had to guess, this Dwarf Lord, wherever it spawns, is going to be somewhere that's a pain in the ass to get. I don't expect it to be somebody that's somewhere that's near the entrance. But maybe we'll get lucky. Who knows? say, it feels good mapping. Ooh, is that a sparkling ring or is that something new? Ring of Despair. Cursed ring, even better. So this level, whereas previous levels kind of seem to be really dense with a lot of segregated hallways and rooms and stuff, this one seems to be much more about there being a lot of like long hallways with just chunks of the dungeon branching off of them. Oh, is this actually a teleport trap? No, it isn't. Okay, so this area is boxed in. There's got to be a secret somewhere, maybe. Am I just? Yeah, I'm just mowing through monsters and getting loot from them, basically. Yes. You can see the mini map in the center of the screen. We're exploring areas of the dungeon that I haven't been through. This is basically, think like Diablo. This game is basically Diablo, but it's an old turn-based thing. There's no story or anything. It's all about just seeing how deep into the dungeon you can get without dying, gaining levels when you're ready, and all that jazz. So it's a very chill game for the most part. We're just kind of moseying around, trying not to step in teleporters that I don't know are there, and when I inevitably do, recovering hopefully without the entire party getting killed. Because when you die, you like lose stats and all that crap. There's a pit in front of us, so we have to step over it to continue. Ah, just hit a teleporter, but that was tame. It just teleported us to the other side. See, that's what I mean, is like, there's a door there. There's no way to know what's on the other side of it, but there's a teleporter there and screw us, I guess. So I could just ethereal portal us onto the other side of the wall to find out what's in there. But I don't care, because it ain't dwarves. Screaming devils. Alright. You know, it's from reading the CRPG Addicts, like, okay, yeah, then you've got the gist of it. This is not a particularly... I don't want to say it's not a thinking man's game, because that's not true, because you've got to, like, plan your characters out and stuff. But it's not a hyper-dense, storyline-wise game. You just kind of... It's an excuse to run around and watch the numbers go up, basically. No secrets, really? Is this whole area just its own segregated thing? Yes. Okay. Knowing that, then there's really no reason for us to come into this chunk of level 4 then. Because there doesn't really seem to be anything interesting here at all. It's just a bunch of rooms with like teleporter traps and shit in them. Yeah. Well, I take that back. There are the stairs down to level 5 here. Alright. Which means, of course, that the way to get down to the chunk of the dungeon we probably actually want to explore, we have to go like the long roundabout pain in the ass way to get there. Let's see. Twig is pinned. I don't necessarily want to go back to town yet. He can just hang out and leech XP, I guess. Smash the walls. I wish. We can teleport through walls. We have to be careful not to teleport into solid stone or it'll just insta-give my party. Like, I could teleport here if I wanted to. I don't think, does Twig have enough mana to teleport us? Displacement 65? He could. Displacement. Alright, we want to go -2, 0. Ah, I teleported south instead of north. Okay. So it's... Okay. Why would you just reset my shit like that, game? That's not very handy of you. And you also just wasted all my damn mana! Curse you, Kibitz! But I guess now we know what direction we're facing because I didn't before. Upside, though, we are in the chunk of the dungeon we want to be in, so I'll take it. So here's the stairs. Okay. Level 5. I mean, I guess we'll just start. Oh, and immediately bump into some drainers. You'd love to see it. Is this a teleporter? Ooh, this is a teleport trap. Yeah, okay. Oh, we botched it. We've lost Twig. Oh boy. Unload, load. All right, Twig, where are you? Oh, you're just in the northern section of the dungeon. That's not too bad. That could have been far, far worse. I just have to get him down to where the rest of the party is. It's gonna take a minute. We're gonna be running from everything because Twig is not a particularly able combatant. Go this way. Falling down holes because he sucks. There we go. And they were here? No. I literally, like, did this dungeon respawn? Are they in here? Yeah. Dungeon fucking respawning behind us. Good God. There we go. The party is reformed. Look at that. No stress at all in this totally not trapped now chest. All that for 1,700 gold pieces. Alright, so teleport traps we will not be, if we think there's a teleport trap, we won't be opening those chests. Because Twig's botching them. Okay. Oh, we got spinners. Spinners and pits. Oh man, this room is that's mean. That's real mean. Okay. These hallways like this, like I fully expect there's a teleporter. No, all right. I should have just spun to see. Iron plate mail. Give me like some steel armor or something. Come on now. This is so much less terrible now that we can levitate. All these pits and shit, I would be just petulantly reeing. And now it's mostly just not an issue at all. Night dragons. Yeah, I don't think that's what those were. I love that Rove is poisoned even though he has that unicorn horn that's supposed to give him 90% resistance to it because he's Rove and sucks. Okay, and then it wore off. So maybe, yeah, maybe it does just affect how quickly it falls off of you. I have no idea. It's just all 2x2 rooms all the way down. See, this is one thing that worries me about Cudcrawler and why I haven't done a bunch of extra map development for it than what is already in the game. Because it's like, this whole chunk of the dungeon that we just went through, it's like, no joke, like 15 just 2x2 rooms with a door on the other side. How do you make that interesting in a 3D world? I'm gonna have to have like doodads and crap laying all over the place so you at least have something to look at beyond just bare dungeon walls. seriously? Is this a stud room? This is a stud room. Okay, so this room's actually have like level 5 shit in it. Focus on atmosphere and audio. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna try to lean towards. Like, I want to have different wall textures. Like, even if it's just bare stone walls like this, I want to have, you know, like this one might have cracks in it. This one might have like a little alcove or something. And I do want to have stuff laying around in the world because I do find things like that interesting. You know, you can give some environmental storytelling and all that stuff. But yeah, I think realistically, like you suggest, a lot of it's going to just be trying to build good atmosphere. Oh, I bet we just found the dwarves. Did we? It's a skeleton. It could also have just been a random group of dwarves, which I'm going to go ahead and bet that was. Dang it. Okay, the front row are both pinned. Realistically, I should have them stop attacking, but I'm not gonna do that. Once we get this level on farm, I'll let them just kind of stand around and soak hits, but not until then. See, now that we've found a bunch of secret doors, I have to hump all the walls. Run your voice through a learning AI. Oh, Ela, I could already do that. I have your YouTube channel. Who's to say I haven't already done it? Every night you lull me to sleep with the sound of your screaming and piteous begging for your life. Quite nice. I wonder... Let's see... Where is Detect Rock? Detect Rock, 1 spell point. I'm gonna actually have Rove cast this, just because he has more spell points to waste on it right now. Buffer, throw it on 5. Okay. Just checking for secrets here. But no, oh! Alright, there's a wall, or there's a room on the other side of this. Okay. There we go. Man, now it's 2x2 rooms separated by secret doors. What is this life? Dust of healing. Alright, sure. We're running out of chest popping exit. Ooh, Bells of Qualish, nice. That's Raised Dead. I might actually hold on to those. Stairs down, okay. So now we have another set of stairs down here to get to level 5, but unless this connects, this is kind of a... this is kind of a pain in the ass of a way. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass of the way to get to stairs to level 5 because it's such a roundabout path to it compared to the other one. Okay, so how do we get into this chunk of level then? Is that just this door? Okay. Alligators. This dungeon, somebody needs to study the biomes in this dungeon. We have alligators, eels, dragons, on the same level as clerics and fire demons. Ants. Good God. What's this? Dungeon pikes. Ah, man, I was hoping this would be something interesting. Just a little side room. Where is it? No secret door. How the hell do we get into this room then? Unless we have to etherealize into there. Because we humped walls. There were no secrets. I think. I'm paranoid. There is no way to get in here unless we etherealize through a wall. Which I'm going to do, maybe. 24 spell points? Yeah, okay. Just some mummies. Like a teleporter in here? No. What the fuck? That's so random. It's like, here's like, just two plain Jane boring ass rooms, but you've gotta magic your way into them. Weird. Alright. Okay, so I assume then that there's just solid walls that separate these two chunks of the dungeon. If I right click, will it black my map out? There we go. It's so much easier to navigate with the map all properly colored in instead of the, hey, you just explored these squares. Okay, how are we looking? Pinned, ready to level. Poor fucking Silver Tree here. Let's bump her up a row so she can start casting her magic of death and decay upon foes. Oh, it's anti-magic. I'm like, why isn't he killing things? There we go. It's so weird. I enter an area and I expect the combat to just immediately start, so when it doesn't, my brain just takes a second to like kick itself back into gear to be like, you have to hit a button now, you stupid shit.
You're garbage.
Exactly. I am going to throw just Dave into defense. Dave is too effective. He kills everything. The rest of the party needs experience points, Dave. Ooh, Silver Tree just got paralyzed, which means one of the wraiths hit her, but it did not drain her stats. Is Dave like, oh god, she? No. Dave is just a very, very powerful warrior. And so the way experience points are gained in the party in this is that you only gain experience points if you actually deal damage to things. And since Dave is so strong, he tends to kill things before the rest of the party has a chance to even swing at him. So he steals all of the experience. And Twig, my thief, is actually similar. And that they're both pretty good fighters. The only difference is that I tend to let Twig act because he takes longer to level than Dave does. Hey. I just like movement. Fuck walking, we have magic. That's pretty satisfying, being able to just walk through walls in the dungeon. Alright, leveling time. Level. Wonderful. These two are pinned, so they're gonna just immediately level again, which I'm gonna do really quickly. Okay, there's Twig. There's Dave. Alright. We actually didn't come out of there with too much gear. Not nearly as much as I was expecting. We did get those bells though, which I'm excited about. Assuming we can actually use the fucking things. Okay, let's start at the top. all the kind of chaff items. Oh man, scroll of spells, is it gonna be evil? Of course it is. Just like all of the rest. Hold on to the white cloak. 2 uses on these Bells of Qualish. I'm actually, I think, gonna keep these, depending on what it requires to actually use them. Oof. We got the levels, but the stats, though. I want to keep these in case Silver Tree dies. The white cloak, it protects us from the undead. Keeps our stats from getting drained. We don't have a white hood, Kingza. We don't have a white hood. It's okay. Good lord, man. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, I'm sure. They will know you forevermore as Kings of the Pure. Alright. So these bells. 14 across the board, basically. Well, I'll be asked. Twig can actually use those. Both Twig and Robe can use those, but that's because Robe's stats are god tier. Now I'm giving him to Twig. He's survivable. And that can be an oh shit button for us. I said, oh, fair enough. That's why you added the duh. I appreciate that, Hila. I appreciate that. You can't be too careful in these trying times. Okay. So the white cloak. I don't think it's gonna go to Silver Tree or Robe because they both have their Robes of Insight, which give them wisdom. Let's see, Twig maybe? He's got a brown cloak on. Can you equip it? Yeah, there we go. Upgrade, easy. Let's go ahead and drop the brown one. We don't really need that much. All right, everybody can deposit. How are we looking? 4, 8, 9, 11 and a half. Christ, Rove has so much money. So that's 12, 13, 33 million gold pieces, ballpark across the party. Is he high enough level to equip this? Sorcerer 56, ouch. All right, he's a ways away. Back in we go. Let us do the buff skis. All right. Terrifying. Do I want to let Dave fight? Yeah, I'll flip Dave back into murdering shit, I think. Because we are just going back down to level 5. All right. And I think I will cast. I wish this thing had memory to remember what you had selected. Just to make traversal a little bit less of a pain in the ass. And I mean, I could cast this to get around here, but that's just saving me a walk, which really it's just me being a pain in the ass. All right. All right. Shaman Munsei. That's worrying. Oh, it was just a regular one. We misidentified it. Say new enemies. I don't like seeing new enemies. Dwarves! Dwarves are exciting. Dwarves mean loot. You just need to tell me. Oh. I like seeing big packs like this because it makes me hope that we're finding their little camp down here where we can kill their king. Steel gauntlets, that's new. Wall humping is to no avail. Giant slugs. I seem to recall them being dangerous for some reason. I honestly don't know why. Oh shit, we detected a secret door here and I didn't even have to walk through it. Imagine not listening to the screams of your party member as you order them to crash head first into a wall. Sir, have you ever played an old video game before? If you're not hearing the screams, you're just not doing it right. Isn't Dungeon Master one of your favorite games in the world? And that's like nothing but screaming when you start smashing your party faces into walls. Like, they literally will kill themselves at your beck and call if you tell them to hump the walls hard enough. Played Drainstorm. Can't say I'm familiar with that one. Imagine not having that in your game. Okay. So do I need to add an option to Cud Crawler that if you're playing with the Dungeon Master walls on, every time you bump into them, it just plays like the skeleton scream from Daggerfall? And then when they die, it's just some other horrible thing? Is that what you're subtly implying, Hila? That's what I thought. I just have to have an Elanre mode. And I'll get it all set up so that you can hook it up to like some form of electrocution device. And just really have a good time. Add Wake of the Ravager mode. Kibbits, that's the alphas that I've been releasing. Just go download one of the old versions where if you move wrong, the game bugs out and like deletes everything. Add something that deletes your System 32 and we can be like Pool of Radiance. The death scream on a Dungeon Master on a TPK is gruesome. Yes, I agree. Like, that's a sound that I can hear it without, you know, playing the game. It is seared into my memory. I think that's actually the same sound that plays when you fall down pits, isn't it? That, like, fucking blood-curdling scream. Okay. So let's see. Grove. Yeah, it's stone. I just say I'll teleport through some walls here, but I assume, yeah. So it totally is just segregating the two chunks of the dungeon then. I am appreciative that the Detect Rock spell is just one spell point. That is a kindness on the developer's part that I would not expect. Dropping pits isn't the same. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Nice. I remember the first time we came down here, it was through teleportation magic and I was scared shitless. Now we're doing okay. Okay, so this is quicksand. If you walk in it without levitation, you lose items. So my question then is, because it seems as though we've explored the entire level. Unless there's a secret wall? No. Huh. I wonder if the Dwarf Lord just didn't spawn, because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be on level 4. So I don't think we missed anything here. I just want to know where he spawns so that I can make a note of it for further grinding. Or both screams too many times. Ah, fucking Chaos Strikes Back. That game. It is the only game that I can think of off the top of my head that hates the player as much as Wizardry 4. That game is just cruel in its design. Alright. Well, there we go. We mapped level 4, and honestly, this is pretty tame. Like, I think we may be ready to go down to level 5. Yes, Wizardry 4. The Wizardry 4 ban thing is super easy to get around. Basically, you'll only get banned for saying it if you spell it properly, Wizardry, or if you call it, I think, Wiz 4. Those are the only things that'll get you the temp ban for it. Purely because adding things to triggers in Sammy is a pain in the ass. If it weren't, I would expand it every time people figure out ways to be clever and get around it. Yeah, this is well and truly blocked off. Game. All right. Let's see then. So here's the way up. How bad is it to get to level 5 from here? Kind of a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, it's harder to get to level 5 from this section of the dungeon than from the other. We have the stairs mapped. We actually don't have this second set of stairs mapped, though. We do have this one. God damn, what the fuck trek did I do to get up here? Oh, you know, I hit this portal and it brought me back up. That's right, I never found the way to get back to this stairway. All I'd have to do is write like a fucking regular expression to do it, and it would be, I mean, unless people start just using like super obscure spellings, like that would be the thing is, you know, if you want to, it's like swear filters in games, right? If you want to get around it, people will find ways to get around it. Start using like, you know, Cyrillic letters or whatever, which is why I'm not putting any more effort into it, because it's just like a little meme thing anyways. Because I'm tempted, I would like to try and kill the Twisted Elf. I think we could. Which, doing that is going to require us to use, I think, the stairs here, which is going to be a pain in the ass. I could teleport. In fact, I think I will. I'll just stand right here and phase us through the wall. There. That saves us having to do like this huge, like, curly Q path all the way around to get back to the stairs where we can get. Yeah, see? Like, that's the thing, is, you know, Kings is spelling it in Australian, Kibitz is using symbology. It's a losing battle. And I don't really care that much for something that is just supposed to be kind of like a little joke among the viewers. You blue Pelagons. Those are probably worth some or some money, rather. What is this, Alright, this is, ooh, is this a teleporter trap? I bet it is. This is likely enough a teleporter trap that I'm not gonna risk it. Dwarfs! Be gone, you stumpy little shits. Alright. Get elves. Get out of here. Nope, not that way. Okay, before we go in, let's heal. Alright, so I'm gonna come in here and I'm actually gonna have Silvertree just use the sash of everything fucking dies and see how it works. It survived. Good lord. It survived her throwing that thing. Damn, that scares me. I'm glad the melees were there to push its shit in. Okay, not a whole lot of money, but we got some bracers that Rove doesn't know what they are. So that might be something good. All right, so what's inside this door? And why is it gonna be a teleport trap that's gonna make me a salty bitch? It was in fact a teleport trap, but it didn't split my party, so I'm not super salty, and also I'm still in a chunk of the dungeon that I'm familiar with. That's the kind of shit that is just needlessly cruel. Curious what those bracers are. I bet you there's something good. That or just horrifically cursed. No, really? It's rock, you bastards. Alright. You turned my boy into a rock! I feel like I just have to hump all of the walls because there's gonna be secrets just everywhere. Although, looking at the map, this looks like another dungeon that's, well, no. It's not segregated, it's just very linear in how you navigate through it. Doom guy died. Exactly! Exactly! Kingsa gets it. It's wall hump to victory. I bet we could change the sound effect. Let me check. I can't remember if this stores sounds and stuff as just, is it? Because yeah, it's in the music folder. I don't know which sound it would be. But yeah, all we'd have to do is replace it with a wave. And we could have the Doom guy hump sound effect. This is tempting. We just have to, like I said, we have to figure out which is it. Is it hit? Oh god. Windows Media Player 9. Let's save any of this shit. Just let me play my shit-ass sound effects. That's just like a little thud. Alright, what else we got? What else do we got here? Does it have the cool skins? Where are yeah, where is it? Let's get some fucking, they've just got the basic ones. Not that like sick-ass green thing. Just look at it. Look at how cool we are with our little pocket player. Need to install Winamp, hell yeah. The first one. Compact. There you go. See, is it ouch? Okay, it's ouch. Alright. So now... let's see. Doom guy wall hump sound. I don't even know what to search for this. Doom guy soundboard. Oomph file from Doom on ModDB. 2.76 KB. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, is this what we want? That's the question. Oh, get out of here. I'm already downloading it, Windows. It's a PK3 file. Thanks for nothing, Windows. Let's see. Doom guy grunt. Is this it? That's it. Okay. So how do we download it? Can I download it? Oh, download button. How convenient. All right, save it. It's an MP3. We can't use an MP3. It has to be a WAV file, so I'm gonna have to open this in Audacity and convert it. Also amplify it here so that we can actually hear it. Oh, this is... Oh, I'm excited now. This is my excited voice, just so you all know. Alright, and it's called ouch.wave. Alright, ouch.wave acquired. We don't need to save that. Let's see. It is ouch. Yes, it is just ouch. Okay, so I'm gonna name this one. Ooh. Before we do anything, I'm gonna exit the game. Yes, I want to reload the party. Because I don't want to accidentally, like, turn this thing into a flaming ball of... I don't even know. It's a Windows game. So for all I know, this is gonna just permanently blue screen my computer. Alright. So we're gonna name this... Ouch Old. I have to do devices, USB, do the Kingston. Right. This. Just open it. All right. In theory. Used to do things like listen, no stream. I mean, well, that's the thing is like in old games you could do shit like this because it wasn't all like hyper locked down.
Hello there.
Okay, let's see if it works. All right. It's glorious. It's honestly a little bit less annoying too. Like how the random streams are sometimes gaming, sometimes tinkering. That's why they're random streams instead of anything serious, because I can just be a jackass. I've got my like pro MLG gaming streams that are serious business where I try to maintain order, and then this is just us being a bunch of shitheads on the internet. Mordor: The Depths of Doom. I love it. People are gonna see these streams and be like, how the fuck did you do all this shit? And I can just point and be like, just watch. Commit the hours of your time and learn. Oomph. There you go. Okay, so the only downside is that when our party members take damage, it makes the Doom guy grunt sound. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Shotgun sound or BFG for fireballs, that would be glorious. Just mod this game to be Doom. Replace all of the monster sprites with Doom stuff. That would be so fucking dumb. I love it. Oh, stairs down. You can peek down to level 6. The thought of that's kind of, oh, another. What is with these teleport traps that are right next to stairs? It's so mean. Just so cruel. Replace all the sprites with memes. Nah, that ain't my jam. And I'm not one of them zoomers that have to brain rot everything. I get my Doom guy wall humping sound effect and I'm a happy camper. Okay, so there's one area that we can progress, and I guess, yeah, this level is basically just hyper linear in its layout. There's no real shortcuts from one area to another, unless I've missed secrets, which I could very well have. Mordor: The Depths of Skibidi. Good God. We just got teleported. Where are we? Come on. Ah, we're on level 6. I would really much rather have consented to coming down to level 6, but I guess we don't get that option, not in Mordor. I'm okay with random teleporters in games, but these random ones that drop you levels, that's too mean. I'm not gonna be doing anything like that in Cud Crawler, unless it's something that is like super obvious telegraphed.
Actually feels like
There is no consent in Mordor. Upside is I think we know where the stairs up are. So there's stairs at like 2022 and then 713. So we're actually halfway near stairs. There should be stairs like right here, yeah. Okay. So that was fairly merciful. The only downside is I now have to run through the entirety of this fucking level again to get back up to that northwestern corridor, which is mildly irksome. But that's okay, we're a big boy with Doom wall humping sounds, so when I bump into walls I don't get upset anymore, I just get to think about better games. And then the Mordor legions descended on him for daring to besmirch their shit-ass Windows 3.1 RPG that they've dedicated their entire life to and which they know nothing else about. How dare he say that their game is shit for wasting your time on ceaseless, pointless grinds and cruel dungeon design that makes him pissed and is half the reason he's designing a much better game on his own, which you can find at ghostlps.itch.io/cudcrawler. I gotta get the plug-in every episode, every stream. I have to. It's like that one dude on Instagram that has like the plain facts, but he always segues into a nice Lord of the Rings fact afterwards. Thank you, Ela. You are my champion. I need a command for it. I think I have one. Is it game? Yeah, there you go. You got game. There you go. The only thing is though, is that if you use the game command, it pops up in the stream chat, but it doesn't pop up on the side of the screen, like on the screen display. So the people watching the VODs of this will have no idea what you're calling. I should make it Cud. I should, but fuck you. I didn't think to do that. That's actually a good idea, King's Head. Oh. Anti-magic squares. Yeah, those are anti-magic squares. I dare say pinned, ready to level. All right. I'm gonna pull back, I think. I want to top up caster's spell point totals. Wait a minute. Gimme. Oh, Thief's Gloves. We already have a pair of those. Not high enough level for him. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this section of the dungeon is actually useful purely as a means to getting down to the level below it. Alright, now... Okay... Man, that was a hell of a delve. We were in the dungeon for a good while. Ooh. What's our quest? What's our quest? No, don't forfeit. But I have no idea what my quest is. You must have defeated one Vayasu. Since you are pinned and not yet completed it, you're given the opportunity of filing for forfeit. So if you forfeit a quest, you do lose it. You lose the experience, basically. You give up a couple levels worth of experience to not have to hunt down a monster. But of a Yasu, I want to know, do we actually know what these things are? All right, we've killed them before. What level? On level 2, okay. Need 90 agility to train it. Oh God, the RuneScapers have arrived. Imagine playing RuneScape in any way that is non-ironic. Good God. I played so much fucking RuneScape when I was a kid, holy shit. Steel bracers, steel gauntlets. We're getting a lot of steel equipment, which is good. That's upgrades. Because your friends have taste in games. I played a little bit of Hellbreath after you brought it up. It's not bad, but there's something about the targeting of enemies in it that triggers the shit out of me. Like, it doesn't feel right, and I don't know how else to explain it. I'm sure it's something that you just gotta get used to. But man, the during part. No, I rolled up like a little shit-ass warrior. He was doing okay, insofar as little shit-ass warriors do. Alright, okay, what are these bracers? Elven bracers. Very good stats. Neutral aligned. +1 strength. Hold those level requirements though. So that's an enemy from level 5. My highest level character is level 54. He only needs to gain another, 50 levels to be able to equip these bracers. Wow. Yeah, those are getting vendored. By the time we can use them, we'll have either gotten more or have enough money to buy them back. Got a grid basis, but that makes sense. That makes sense. That's probably why. Because, yeah, the whole thing with me with it was that, like, yeah, you would mouse over something and it wouldn't quite target right, and I'm sure it's probably because you had to target the proper, like, grid square that it's on. That makes sense. Okay, steel bracers. Much more reasonable, and they give +1 strength. And everybody can use them. All right, Dave, do you have a 14 dex? You do. You already have steel bracers. Twig, what are you using? You don't actually have bracers. Can you wear them in addition to gloves? You can. All right. Man, Twig is just better. Twig's like attack and defense. It's crazy to me. Our little shitty dwarven thief man. Better attack and defense than big fighter dude. It's that dexterity of 24 really doing work for him. Okay, go ahead and bank. Go ahead and deposit. Let's see, another 20 minutes to go. I think we can go in again. We have to find one of these Vyasu things for Dave, so let's do that. They're on level 22 and they're the little shit-ass green gargoyle dudes. I've killed 1,000 of them. We misidentify them as like gargoyles all the time. I don't need Sight Veil, but I guess I might as well. It's really nothing threatening to us at this point on level 2. Let's see. Notice how everything is conning as peaceful to us. I don't know if that's because we're very strong or because Rove has a really good charisma. I assume it's probably because we're a bunch of really... here we go. There we go. Easy. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Only took us 50 levels to get a quest on one character. Level 54. But yes, that is exactly it. Yeah, it's about just kind of going into the dungeon. There's no real storyline to it. There's like, if you have the manual, there's a story, but it's just purely incidental. Aside from that, literally the only point is to get deeper in the dungeon, gain levels, and get more power. It's just pure hack and slash crappery. And yeah, it's very similar to like Etrian Odyssey, the old Wizardry games, etc. I was walking around with a militia-sized nuclear warhead on his back. Somehow increases his charisma modifier. It's funny how that works, isn't it? He just looks at people and smiles, and all of a sudden everybody's real friendly. Alright, once more into the depths. I'm actually going to move Rove back up again so that he can start gaining levels. Because as much as I like leveling Goldleaf, she's got like 3 levels on him. +3 to threaten. Yes. Deadly cosmic powers makes you a little bit intimidating. Who to thunk it? Oh, go back. We have loot. Godspeed, Kingza. Good money. Oh. Oh. Again, enemies are pieced, and I'm like, why aren't they dying? Give loot. Sled leather. I can't remember. I thought I saw like some dragons when I was rushing my ass out of here, but I guess not. Oh, we actually hadn't been down here. Shit. Okay. Oh, it's because this is level 6. We're not done on level 5 yet. I'm gonna go back up into the corner. Yeah, this level's obnoxious to navigate. I like the other levels better where you've got multiple paths to approach different sections of the dungeon. This whole linear snaky bullshit is not sparking joy. Oh, Dave is defending. That's a problem. Okay. Fights go so much more smoothly when Dave is murdering everything. Magic hands. You guys, we've discovered the jazz hands. And Rove doesn't know what they are. Wild horror. Okay, so we've got some hallways. I'm just gonna follow them, and once we've kind of determined corpsers, once we've determined where all the halls go, then we'll start working in towards the rooms. Another set of thieves' gloves. Okay, we have secrets. Yes, we do. God, that Doom Guy wall humping sound effect was such a good option. That was such a smart thing to do. It feels so much better. Good lord. It's just superior. Okay, there we go. Secret? No. Nothing. Just 100% gormless pain in the ass. Ugh, not a shortcut in sight. This is where I'd put one too. Nothing. Oh God, Ela. Ela, no. Good Christ. A steel sword. Ooh. That might be an upgrade for Dave, actually. Oh. Rogue nearing dead. Gotta be careful. That poor Fat Bat didn't deserve that. Fat Bat deserves better. I'm curious how much the difficulty mod has tinkered with monster stats, if at all. I would hope that it hasn't really done anything with them and basically just made leveling a little bit less of a pain in the ass. Oh shit, we hit a teleporter. I didn't even realize it. Well, shit. Alright, where can I get here? And we'll just portal through the wall instead of running through the entire fucking dungeon level, because that sucks. That was a lot of casters. That was a lot of money. That fireball did a lot of damage. Everybody's ready to level though. That's a win. I'm to the point now where I am gonna start stepping on squares and spinning because I expect there to be fucking teleport traps everywhere. Okay, looking at the map, there are only a couple more rooms to go, and we'll actually have cleared this level too. I'm sorry to hear about your cat, Destructo. That sucks. I hope that they are made nice and comfy and have a peaceful journey into whatever lies after this bullshit. You know, it's just these rooms here. There. Alright, that's another level down. I do want to check this little chunk of map right over here, though. That's what I thought. Uh-huh. Okay, let's get out of here. Stairs up are... up. Oh god, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Mildly, but not too bad. Hey. God, this fucking sucks. Can I just like... where would I be? Just gonna run this instead of teleporting. Yeah, we'll kill the ants. Easy. And now, as tempting as it is to try to teleport my stupid ass out of here, I don't trust myself enough to do it, so we're gonna walk. But it's okay. Guys, all right. There we go. That's the first 5 levels of the dungeon done. We're almost a third of the way through. And it's only taken like 20 hours, give or take. Imagine if we weren't using the mod to make leveling reasonable. We'd probably be on like level 3 by now. All right, let's see what kind of goodies we got. What is sword? Adamantine sword. Ooh. Pappy Ghost is excited about that. I was hyped for the steel one, but now we've got adamantite and some steel chain. I might actually give that to Twig if he can use it. I wonder what levels that adamantite sword is going to require. And also, what are these magic hands? I must know. Good God. 3 million to ideum. Oh, they're just called magic hands. That's literally the name of the item. Okay. 3 swings. And they cast heal. Holy shit. These would be real good if we had a ninja, because ninjas, their whole thing is that they get extra swings naturally really quickly. So they'd probably be like getting like, I don't know, 4 or 5 attacks around with these things. Not gonna use them, but that's neat. All right, this thing. 2 swings, and it's good aligned, of course. Warrior level 66, 9-3, 1.5. I'm gonna sell it. Studded leather, I actually think I want to hold on to these. Yes, I almost accidentally sold them. These will be an upgrade for Twig. Steel sword, is this 2 swings? Yes, 6-0, 1.4. It's 0.1 extra damage. I'm not gonna bother realigning that. I don't think it's worth it. Thief gloves, gloves of strength can go. Steel chain, evil, we'll sell it. Sell it. Sell it. All right. And bank all of our currency. Is he high enough level to use this studded leather yet? Sorcerer 56. He's got a ways. Twig, though, gets an upgrade. Sell the suede. Wonderful. Okay. I think that's everything done. Yes, everybody's at least level 50 now. That's a win. But on that note, I do think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream here.